Hey everyone, it's Hydro Pump here. I am getting back to, you know, wrapping up these matches from this tournament uh, for wind-up format. Um, been taking a while to upload them, but just gonna try and knock them out here. So we got my Dark World deck against Dino Rabbit. Generally, I feel like once Rabbit got hit and they stopped main decking macro, they kind of have to stop main decking macro because wind up just doesn't care about macro all too much and so on. So, but I feel like Darkwood has a pretty good matchup against Rabbit overall this format. And he goes first. He opens Rabbit. He has Logia, MST, Lance. So not the hardest to break through. I just have to bait the Logia negate. He's gonna negate that there. Does not blind space. He's just gonna swing, which it's fine. Takes Grand Mole. And I kind of have to fire Reckless Greed here, I believe. Yeah. Just get some draws in. Snow is a good draw. And I'm going to go Trans String, get Gates. He's going to have MST for it. And we're just going to drag down. Yeah, not a whole lot we can really do here. Just going to hit Pip Brow. Pretty much at the, hope I draw something. And then I could have, I think what I was considering is doing Trans, discard Grapha, and then having him pick between drag downing Brow or Snow. But I don't know. I don't think that really would got me there. And then he's just gonna attack for game. So I lost game one. We're gonna go first here. Gonna hit a lure. Hitting the dealings off that was pretty good, because we're gonna be able to get Grapha online. We drew Grapha anyway, so we don't have to really search it. We got into an MST, so we're just gonna do the Levier play. Bounce. And we're just gonna sit on Eradicator here. They ditched Heavy Storm, which is interesting. I don't know if that would have been my card to ditch, but they got rid of it. And they go for Leviathan. Just to clear the Levier, which is fine. Levier kind of did his job. And we're just going to end phase Eradicator, hit bottoms and warning. And he's just left with Lance. And we're just going to do some Dark World shenanigans here, get some draws. I think I was kind of just like trying to dig through my deck. He kept on drawing spells and monsters, so I was trying to get Eradicator to like get him into some traps. So, get some pluses there technically. And I got 2 Graphics engraved, so we're just gonna, I think this is when I do like the Heliopolis play. I could be mistaken. So we're gonna bounce once, we're gonna get another graphic. Yeah, we're gonna go Heliopolis just so I can keep on summoning beige, and so we're just gonna pop that because like I can summon beige more, and I want to get him into, like, I don't really want to deal with Rabbit. If he draws like a Dark Hole or something, it might be in a tough spot. So we're just gonna keep on going for it. He did draw into a macro off the dealing, so, or drag down, so that's good. We're gonna get beige. Yeah, that was pretty much game. Alrighty, so they are going to go first. They got double Guaiba, max. I don't really know if Guaibas. Do you side these out? Like, you're bringing in macro, so I feel like you probably want to take Guaiba out if you can, unless you have other things you want to replace it with. We got double Guaiba, Book, MST, Max T, and Rabbit. So Rabbit, really good here again. goes Dolka set 2. I got Warlords, Grapha, Trance, Snow, Dealings, and Dust Tornado. So I also have a really good hand. Now, I obviously didn't want to activate my monster's effects. I'm just going to try to ride out this turn to, set up something here. So we're going to do Warlords. He's going to MST it because otherwise he'll lose his monster. So Warlord's going to bait out the MST here. I'm going to take some damage. I drew into Torrential. Now it's kind of like where I have to I feel like I have to get Grapha Engrave. I believe, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go Grapha, pop his back row, and we're gonna Dust Yeller. Now, he could have Dolka negated Grapha, and I asked him after the game. I was like, why didn't you negate Grapha effect with Dolka? He's like, well, I thought you were trying to bait my negates, but I would have to negate. So you say you didn't negate the Grapha, you still have one more negate. It's not like you're locked in, so it's not like Logia where you're just like you have the one time. So that just lets me. I was able to pop the one with Grapha and then Dust Yeller, so it lets me get Grapha out and just beat over the Dolka. How he misses out on both negates, whereas he could have negated Prison, pop, and then I could have dusted, but he was Book Moon. I don't think I really would have gotten him out of it because I had Torrential Warlords, but I don't know. Alrighty, so you got Tour Guide, you got Macrocosmos, and we're going to hit him with Warlords again. The reason I did this before is just so you can't like make a Zen mains or something by chance, and you can't really make anything with Tour Guide. I guess you can make Tempo, but that's about it. He's going to Compulse here, which is fine because I got Trance Arching, and I have MST for the macro. We're just going to go Gates Pop. Drew into a Dark World, which is good. And yeah, just going to go Grapha, pop again. And that is going to be match. Interesting seeing Gemini M's and macro. But yeah, that was the match against Dino Rabbit. I guess the only thing, like I mentioned, it was the Dolka thing where he could have negated. It wouldn't have mattered really if I were to Dust Tornado the D Prison. I don't know if it mattered too much. He could book a moon to the summon of my Dark World monster. That was stunk too. But say like I went normal summon then bounce, but I don't know what happened there, but that was like the pretty iffy moment of that match for my opponent. So anyways, I think I advanced 3-1 here after this one. So there's like one more round in Swiss of this little tournament, and then we go to top 8. So cool. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.